Williams went on, for context, went on Shannon
Yeah.
Sharp, who I love, man.
Unc,
Shannon
Shay
Sharp
Shay.
podcast, and he basically exposed the whole industry, saying that a lot of the stuff that a lot of people's route to the top is basically has been, what's the word? Has basically been, a lot of people have to do fucked shit to get to the top. Whereby it's man them that are having to,
They had to embarrass themselves.
like the whole humiliation, Hollywood making guys do mad shit to get to the top. Katt Williams said Harvey Weinstein offered to suck his dick. So excuse my explicitity. No, because do you know why? Is that it's funny because you know when I hear these things, certain stuff I was hearing maybe a few years ago, it all adds up. Or when you see certain shit happens, it adds up. Because you remember when they tried to cancel Katt Williams after? You remember when he got put in a headlock by that young kid?
Yeah.
Because he was playing basketball with him. Then after, the industry tried to cancel him. Randomly. Like, people tried to say he was mad, he was taking drugs.
Yeah. Katt Williams said, you can't cancel me, bro.
Yeah.
He's like Boosie.
Yeah.
His followers are crazy.
Yeah, because with him, when you've built such a, as you go back to before, a foundation, and he's built off it authentically, which he's trying to say that a lot of the people in the industry haven't built their foundation authentically. It's basically them doing a load of bullshit to get to the top in Hollywood. He's saying that because he's done his shit authentically, his shit is legit. So when he's really out here, like, he really draws crowds because...
And a lot of people said he's lying. I believe he did say some lies. I think, but I don't think he was lying. He was just exaggerating.
I think exaggerated.
Thing, yeah. But one thing that people did came out, and these are people that he knows. He said every comedian that opened up for him, they said Katt Williams
paid them.
He didn't just pay them, he overpaid them. More like they say, they go for 700. You just put cash in hand, they leave. It's about $2,000 in there. Yeah. And for them, it's like they always said, if he came to my city, he would put me on.
Exactly. And one thing that I remember him saying is that he always, and it kind of makes sense as well, the people that he brought on tour with him, he thought they were even funnier than him. So then when people was coming out that he's taken on tour and said that when he brought them on tour that he's paying them more, 100% believe that. So yeah, like, go back to what I said before as well. He said that Harvey Weinstein, sorry to repeat, offered to suck his dick for him to get all the main roles in all these movies.
Bro, no, he said it was between him and Ludacris.
Yes.
And whoever did it would get like a big blockbuster 20 movies. But what's funny is that I was like, that'll make sense. But then he added it up and said, like, look at Ludacris. Then he asked Shannon Sharp, how many movies have you got of Fast and Furious? And Sharp was like, I think it's X or 10. Then he was like, okay. And I was like, oh my day, we might actually get 10 more.
And they're still going.
People were
opening new franchises.
Because remember, Shannon Sharp was like, oh, and they still going. And I was like, oh. And like,
and remember,
you see Shannon Sharp there.
And this is the same Harvey Weinstein that women have already come out in the past saying that he said that if they wanted to get a role in certain movies, they had to do so and so with him. Bro, and we already know that. Let's be real. And I always say this, and I said it just recently. I understand in Hollywood, in all these industries, these entertainment industries, I'm not saying that people don't work hard to get to where they're at.
No, they do.
But at the same time, let's not be naive and not turn our backs to the fact that there's a lot of people that have had to do certain things.
And some people that weren't willing to do that.
Yeah, stuff that goes against their morals and principles in order to get the fame that they wanted. And I'm not trying to sound like a hater because I understand that at the end of the day, they still have to work hard. To me, it's like taking steroids. You take steroids, but you still got... It helps immensely.
No, I don't think steroids is a good one because steroids gives you a proper advantage.
No. Bro, people think that you just take the steroids and you still ain't got to go gym. You still have to go gym.
Obviously you do, but
you have to go gym. So
the results will be exaggerated though.
Yeah, but that's my thing though. That the steroids basically enhance.
Okay, fair, yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? Same way as you go and suck Harvey Weinstein's dick. Obviously, I'm not doing that's a massive why. I'm not doing none of that shit. That's disgusting. But so and so actor will go and do this and this with whatever head of this corporation or whatever. Then all of a sudden, their career gets enhanced to the point whereby they're this big megastar. So let's not act like shit isn't real out here.
Yeah.
And even the one whereby you said about the brother in Friday, whereby he put in his contract that I'm not working with him until you see him in a dress. And then the next time you saw the brother in a dress, he was playing an old black lady.
Why did he do that again? He was beefing him, innit?
Yeah, he was being petty. But it's like everything that he's been saying. When you look at the timeline of all these movies and these comedians, the receipts are there, and it shows that he's speaking facts.
And you know the one that finished me, that absolutely finished me, that you can't even deny.
What?
Guess.
Steve Harvey's hair.
Oh no, but we need that. But that one finished me because it's like, bro, how do you have that whole head of hair that's perfect and then you don't go from that to bald? You don't.
Like there was no in between.
Yeah, and like even
the shape
now,
was crisp.
Like you know, even when people go bald, there might still be a line. There's no line. Bro's got that.
He was wearing a wig.
Mango hair.
But I swear, a lot of people said that Steve Harvey was wearing a wig.
Yeah.
A lot of people have been saying.
I know said it, but like, because it was Steve Harvey, like it was never. But you know, when Katt Williams said it's verified, the one that killed him was a mixed race wife thing, because that's evidence. That's
oh my god. Because they showed all the comedians. Eddie Murphy was there as well. All
Eddie Murphy, I'm sure he
Martin Lawrence as well.
And then he married an even lighter one. Oh no, that finished.
Martin Lawrence as well.
That.
And the thing is, you know what's funny? He said that they'll put them together with a light skinned girl or a mixed race girl that has never done an interview, never spoke a word. And I'm thinking, they put all the comedians, there was like 8 pictures or 6 pictures sat like that. They put them all back to back.
They all look alike. Well, I was like, you can't even deny. And that's why I was like, you man.
And they were all ugly as well. They were all no. And he said that as well. I saw he said that they were all ugly as well on purpose. I feel like that's a humiliation ritual as well. Put him next to their dancing.
He's violent.
He put him next to their dancing.
When he actually decided, I'm like, raw, these man all came out of factory.
And that's what I'm saying. It's like, and do you know why I feel like that one is true as well? Because even in hip hop, I remember Joe Budden even said that when he was part of a label, they told him to get they gave him like a girl to get in an actual relationship with. He said this live that they encouraged him to get in a relationship with a girl to try and boost his you know when rappers get into relationships, they boost their sort of
attract the female fan base.
Yeah. It's sort of similar to that. So yeah, that's enough for. So I tell you what made me laugh as well. When he said that Cedric the Entertainer, obviously because he was previously on Shannon Sharp thing, and he basically said that Cedric was going around saying that if he sees, he saw Katt Williams, and Katt Williams didn't say nothing to him, and Katt Williams was like, this guy is lying. Is like anytime like I'm in a building. Somehow, me and him never crossed paths. He said, if I ever saw Cedric, I would have punched his belly. Well, he said he would have popped his belly. Literally, he said he would have punched it. The way I was laughing.
But bro.
What do you think about the Kevin Hart thing, though, with him?
Well, that's what I was gonna say. There's 2 sides to the Katt Williams interview. As much as he was funny,
he's a comedian.
So I do think he was on something in the interview, because if
you think he was on something,
like maybe a little bit high,
they were, of course he smoked, but they were drinking.
But if you watch, remember, if you actually watched it from the beginning, he loaded off the clip. There was no introduction.
He went straight into it.
And even Shannon was
that's what I love. Let's ease into it.
But not even easy. But Shannon was looking at like you'll say some stuff like, I just want you to know that what you're saying with filming.
Yeah.
Shannon's an unk at the end of the day.
Because
as much as I want content, I still want to put that your black man's a black man.
Yeah.
And Katt was like, so I think like, Katt was just like, it was on the epic point. But I think the thing about Kevin Hart was unfair to say out loud, because like, I've seen that Stephen A. Smith meme when it's like, I mean, you don't need to say that, but you're not wrong.
Yeah.
There's certain stuff that's like, cool. Kevin Hart is white man funny. Like, I'm just saying out there. Like, obviously, a couple of his movies, like Ride Along, they're funny, but they're funny because we're laughing at him, not with him type thing. That's a Kevin Hart comedy. He's a kinky comedian. Like, he wants to be laughed at. That's what making you laugh.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't go out and say Kevin Hart is in my top 5, top 10, top 15 comedians. He's not. But why I'm saying that is unfair is that still, whether it's your type of comedy or whether you think he's done something, let the man earn his bag, bro. Don't try and embarrass my man.
But what do you think? Because when he said that Kevin Hart is an industry plant, what did you think? You really thought that?
Yeah,
that's the one thing that because I'm a big fan of Kevin Hart.
Should I say why though?
But I'm someone that I follow Kevin Hart, here and there, and when he said that, I was like, oh, like But then when he explained it, I said that he's been on the East Coast, and then somehow now he's in LA, and he's on all these big roles, and he got Soul Plane all of a sudden. Then I was thinking, because when you deep it, Soul Plane was a big movie.
It was.
And he didn't do. Remember, he wasn't. I'm sure he was. He didn't start doing like his big tours until like years.
That's what I'm saying. And the thing what Katt Williams said is, Kevin Hart doesn't play roles similar to Stevie Harvey. He plays himself. So, how does he keep getting like? Well, he does. You know, like Kevin Hart. Like people get on The Rock, right? But The Rock has a bit of flexibility. Like he can play a certain role.
The Rock plays The Rock.
There's certain roles.
For The Rock in WWE.
I don't want that bad.
WWE, The Rock plays The Rock. Yeah. So The Rock has basically taken that character to Fast and Furious. Who's he playing?
The Rock. But that's calm. He's the guy though. What's his name in Fast and Furious again?
I don't know.
I forgot.
But everyone just sees him as The Rock.
Yeah, Black Adam I think Black Adam really got too much hate. I think it was a crap movie, but he did alright in that acting. I think The Rock is a better actor than Kevin Hart.
100%.
That's what I'm saying.
Right,
that's what I'm saying. So for me, I'm saying the props we give, the hate we give The Rock.
Kevin 100%
Hart, Kevin Hart should get worse than if we're talking about actor.
Kevin Hart doesn't really act.
He can't. He don't act. That's what Katt Williams was saying.
But true. That's what
Katt Williams was saying. It's like, bro,
yeah,
he's an industry plot because he just gets put into stuff and they're not even saying, and they just say be Kevin Hart, bro.
Okay, so cool. So now, cool. Let's say we've established that then, yeah.
Yeah.
So if you're industry plant,
but that's hating. That's still hating though.
Okay. But if you agree with that, okay, he can't act, but he just put him into them roles. Do you think that in order to get into certain roles, he's had to do stuff?
100%. Because why is it industry plant and why that goes hand in hand is he's white people funny, as I said. Even if you go to most of his shows, you will see a large brand
white people. Yeah, true.
But Katt Williams, because a lot of his jokes will be centered at white people, you might not see them, which is fine, whatever. But he's naturally funny.
A lot of niggas.
Yeah. So when Kevin Hart does that, and again, you got to remember everything is money business wise, right? Because they know that he's big in the white community, they'll put him in movies because who consumes movies more, white or black people? Let's be real.
Obviously, they're the largest demographic.
The largest demographic, and if you then put Kevin Hart in those certain black or the talking black guy in the white movies, you then can get a black following as well because he's black enough.
Obviously, people.
So that's what I'm saying. So he's an industry plot where it's like Katt Williams saying he's not that funny, but he's probably done stuff and he's more. I remember we know Kevin Hart has got that kick because remember when he cheated on his wife and what he was doing to get her back. And Kevin Hart has short man syndrome. If you know Kevin Hart, like he's funny, but Ben knows that he's got short. Like he's very short, so he does a lot of things to make up for it. And even yesterday, there was a post from ESPN where they were watching the game. I don't know what in NBA.
Oh, he tried to make jokes.
And none of them banned. And everyone was looking at him like, come on, like.
And when I looked at the comment was like, bro, the way everything that's happening now after that interview, it's just proving more and more that Katt Williams.
You know what made me laugh? So you see how Ludacris asked about rapping?
I can't lie. Them bars were hard though.
Them bars were hard. Someone was like, bro. This ain't let it shine, nigga. Someone just called your wife ugly out here rapping.
Yeah. I can't lie. If I was the best thing to do in this situation,
be quiet. Yeah, because when you're...
Because at the end of the day...
When Joe Budden tweeting there, you man don't have to... You're making yourself look guilty, bro.
When all the dust settles, everything... And someone else will make the headlines and everyone will forget about it.
That's what I'm saying. Man, them, we're not even in the... We've just completed the first week of January, bro.
Bro, there's so much of the year to go. And to be fair... Katt Williams, he's not really like an industry guy, so another news will come out and everyone will forget about it. And it's crazy now, though. Think about it. Katt Williams' thing has come on now, and everyone's no one's talking about Diddy.
Yeah, but he spoke about Diddy though, like briefly.
Do you know what was funny though?
Yeah.
He said,
I think they edited some of it out though, because I was watching. I was like,
he was like, what did he say about Diddy? He said about them parties.
Yeah.
He was like, I said like, don't go to them parties.
Yeah, he literally said don't go to them parties.
Yeah, because everyone been knows. And do you know what's funny? What he said is that when he walks into these rooms and these comedians see him, they put their head down because they know that when he comes in, he's verified. He's there because of him. He hasn't done nothing. He hasn't done nothing against his morals or principles. 100%. Whereas a lot of these man,
he's standing on business, bro.
Yeah, a lot of these actors, unfortunately, have had to. Even he said Martin Lawrence. Remember? Didn't you remember recently when Martin Lawrence said that? Didn't you see when they tried to say he's gone crazy and he's running? When he was running naked or something like that.
No, I ain't seen that.
But if you search it, something to do with Martin Lawrence. I don't know if it's him running naked or you just running away, and he was screaming and shouting. And then even the role to Big Mama's house.
Yeah.
He said that. Obviously, I'm paraphrasing because I'm trying to remember everything. But I remember Katt Williams saying that before that role, Martin Lawrence said, "Oh, he wants them to play like two like old women or something like that, or or two cops or something like that, something along them lines." And Katt Williams was when he started to do like he looked at the script and he was like, "Nah, he's not doing this." And then like next day or 2 months later or something like that, like recent after, he then saw that he's come out of Big Mama's house, and then he had one of the other comedians playing like an old woman or something in the movie. So it was like he was like, why is it constantly they're getting these black comedians to play old ladies in movies?
Yeah, emasculating them.
Yeah, emasculating them. And it made me go back to, he spoke about the Jonathan Majors thing as well, whereby it's like...
but that started from Tyler Perry though, with Medea.
Tyler Perry, they come out and saying that he's been sexually...
He's been had allegations. It's crazy.
All these, man. But I remember...
Well, what he showed me that it's that black men have to do a lot of stuff to get into the industry, but it's nothing different.
But ZZ said that we always say this about black people, but I'm sorry, but bro...
I'm sorry,
No. We say this about white people as well.
Yeah, we do.
We say this about white people as well. Because even me and my friends were speaking about it, and we were like, brother, when I first heard about the Illuminati, one of the first people that, obviously apart from Beyonce, was Lady Gaga.
Yeah, she was a big one.
Well, and Madonna. And
well, even people have been saying we to Aura's industry plan. What has she done? People have been saying that. People have been saying that. Let's be real.
Justin Bieber and Diddy, for example. Like, so it isn't just black people, but obviously just because obviously these are the people that we see and watch. Obviously, they're the ones that we tend to just talk about. But back to the emasculating men, yeah. You remember when Jonathan Majors and Michael B. Jordan took that picture?
That was a weird picture.
And then people try to say in the comments, "Oh, you lot just don't like it when black men show emotion." Hey, I'm more for man them showing like
there was no
their feelings. But the way that picture was constructed, yeah, when the black and white, Michael B. Jordan holding these,
both look like slaves that just got freed. That's literally what they look like.
And to me, when Katt Williams said what he said about the black comedians having to play women, in all these movies, for example, it took me back to, and then he spoke about Jonathan Majors. It took me back to that picture because it's like everything like in these industries, like there's always like a common theme of like.
Do you know why they want to do that? Do you know why they do that?
It's an agenda.
It's an agenda too. They know naturally we're stronger than them, so they have to 100%. Portray us as not being weak but being soft, like tepid, because they want to remove that natural power that we have. They want us to make us look like we're inferior, that we need some sort of saving. But black people, we don't need saving. Man.
That's why, yeah. Even though there's some stuff that I don't agree with, we still need guys like Dr. Umar. Because
he speaks facts.
Well, I can't lie, yeah. When I listened to that Joe Budden, the first part of the Joe Budden interview, yeah, I was proper like...
He cooked... Was it at Ish? He cooked Ish.
Even though there was some stuff that when Ish was saying... There was some stuff when Ish was saying it, I was like, yeah, like... Because that's how I was thinking. Then when Dr. Umar obviously responds, then I'm like, I hear him what he's saying. Do you get what I'm saying? And I can't like that made me gravitate to him more. Because obviously before that interview, I've never listened to him. I only see memes about him cooking mandem about snow bunnies and things. Yeah. So obviously I just think my man's a joke. Yeah. Like obviously I know he's pro-black, but I didn't really take him serious like that. Yeah. Until when I listened to him and I hear him and he's spitting knowledge and everything that he's saying, like you can actually research it. And the stuff that he was saying,
I was aware of. The Kobe thing though, you need to do that. That was wrong.
No, he didn't need to do that, but he was damn right.
He was wrong though.
He was damn right.
She's built facilities in that.
Oh, has she though? Yeah, okay, so that I wasn't aware of. So, but at the same time, his idea around it, I completely understand.
Yeah, his idea. But I think sometimes it's a bit sensational where he says stuff to hyperbole because he knows it's gonna get out there, even if he knows he's wrong. But at least you get a conversation started. Yeah,
but that's what you have to do nowadays in the time that we're in. It's just anyone with what we're doing. Like, for example, with Katt Williams with the interview, like he knows that in order for him to get the attention, that's why straight into the interview, boom, going straight into things, talking.
No, 100%. I
feel like madness.
I feel like what Katt Williams has now done is said
he's ruffled feathers.
Yeah, ruffled, but now there needs to be an honest conversation and insight
about a lot of these people.
But yeah, I got something quick for you before we